Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Iowa Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore in the full race archive with the rest of them. If you like my stuff, please consider following me on Twitch so you can get live notifications when I go live. Subscribing on YouTube for notifications about when I upload new content. And if you like this video in particular, go ahead and hit that like button. All those things help. So thank you very much for tuning in, however you're watching. Got 80 laps here. I'm starting third in the number 3 Corey Busch 4 Congress 2018 Ford Fusion. Yeah. Not much to say about that. 80 laps, we got cautions. This is A Fixed, so fixed setup series. Goes green the whole way. Fuel, I don't expect would be an issue. It'd be right at 80 laps, it looks like. So fuel isn't going to be an issue, but if you use too much of it, it would be it'd be interesting. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it's been fun for me watching Eli's rides, too. That kid's got some talent, especially for a squeaker. So, here we go. So, yeah, watch for Eli Hinton. You know, he's got the ability. He might go somewhere. Using some of your SR bank to get better finishes. You can do that. The problem is that sometimes depleting the SR bank coincides with an iRating dip as well. In my experience, generally speaking, if you're running with low incidence, your iRating trends upwards as well.
Outside. Still out there at the door. Still there on your quarter outside.
14's holding
Clear outside.
tight there on the outside. Man, I just got swarmed entering 3.
Clear. 26.811.
There's no pop right there. Save of the year right there.
All right. Saw that coming.
I'm sorry, I ran out of power. Oh, that one.
23.033.
Eli overdriving it a little bit. But getting back to it. No harm, no foul. We're going to peak 3 wide. We're not actually going to go 3 wide.
Ran out of balance up there. Working the bottom. Still inside.
Come on.
Still there.
There we go. Holding off the 8 for now.
Working the bottom inside.
Taking care of that right front. That's the
Clear.
name of the game right now. We got a top 5 spot. And I just want to take it easy on the thing. Man, that 8's diving it in there. That is going to chew up his right front would be my guess. I could be wrong, but I don't think that that's going to work for him. Patience is the name of the game here. Use up those tires if you know you can make the pass, but right now it seems like it's really hard to go anywhere, and you're just using up your stuff trying to dive it in too hard right now.
Still there, your door.
Outside line's just far too dominant on corner exit. Look at that, the old Bill Elliott, Junior Johnson Budweiser scheme. That thing's looking good. That's a pretty cool scheme that the 16's got there. Troy Radford, nice. looking paint job, sir.
Inside is clear.
It's Billy Elliott's scheme from 92 and 93.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Possibly would be nice, but
23.312.
Short track racing, short track tempers.
all right, let's get you a bumper off that thing.
No surprise there. So 14's really hanging tough,
23.278.
holding off Eli. I did not get the best start, so I kind of got freight train dropped a couple spots, but I've been able to steady that out since the start. And we're hanging right with Eli and the 14.
23.339.
Leaders have run away and hit a little bit.
That's pretty real high, man.
Hey Alec, how's it going, man? I'm doing all right. That was a fun hosted race that you did at Talladega last week. I enjoyed running that street stocks.
23.33.
That was some entertainment for sure. I went too high in turn one and got into the bumps. Look how much time that cost me. I was pretty close to Eli and Paul, and then I hit the bumps, and I lost ground to both of them.
23.561.
So you got to brake a little bit earlier and make sure that that doesn't happen. Patient on the throttle. Take care of your stuff. And it's an 80-lap race, and if this thing does happen to run green all 80 laps, folks are going to be
0.435.
screaming for tires. And taking care of them will pay off. Now the front two are probably doing a real good job of taking care of their tires, but all these guys who are racing really hard back here through the pack, that's where tires get chewed up.
23.542.
I'm actually expecting Eli to burn his up
Door out.
racing with the 14, and we might be able to get by those both later on in this run. Just kind of, it always depends on where the cautions come out. That's a huge part of it.
23.574.
Now it looks like Eli might have something. Again, though, 14 has the run coming off the corner, and Eli isn't able to clear him.
Inside. 23.639.
It's the second time Eli's pushed up into him coming off a 4.
Inside.
Matt, you got it ready, bro?
Still inside.
Here we go.
Inside.
That opened the door for me to try to make a pass.
Still inside. Inside.
And we're clear. That's fourth spot.
775. Baby, looking good. Get that rhythm.
Now we'll see if we can do anything with the 14. And can we drive away from Eli? That's the other question. I think we're going to have to be able to do something with the 14 to really drive away from Eli, because Eli's been faster than the 14. So if the 14 holds us up, we'll be in a similar situation to how Eli was, where he'll be right to our bumper. And if we try to make a move, that's going to leave us stranded on the bottom and exposed. 20 laps down, 60 to go.
3.856.
We did a 30 lap run in practice. Although I think we were harder on the tires than we've been in this one. I've been a little bit gentler on them.
One inside.
Oh, goodness me.
Clear low.
16 just went full send.
23.
And he almost made it work.
9.
You gotta really make the crossover. You gotta just cut up in front of the guy and hope that he's doesn't hit you in the bumper, or just plan up, brace yourself and take the hit if you want to do that and make that play work. Carl Edwards' send technique goes up into the wall. He did that at Kansas on Jimmy Johnson. That was something. I absolutely love that about Carl, that he even tried it. That was great. Tried to bank shot it off the wall. It just didn't quite work.
24.089.
It's a little bit too high for my turn 1 entry. Lap times have steadied out a little bit. 14 apparently took care of his stuff while he was racing with Eli, so
24.006.
he's actually running some pretty good lap times right now. It looks like he didn't burn off his tires that much. But I'm keeping pace, it looks like, with the front 2 as well. So I think we took okay care of ours. Just trying to move the line around a little bit, see what we can get.
24.09.
Really do need to run it up high through 3 and 4. Just kind of ride that seam so you get the benefit of the banking and that run off the corner. I'm losing a little bit of time here.
138.
I've got guys on my bumper to contend with again, and I've lost ground to the 14. Eli's starting to get a run.
24.149.
That was a better 1 and 2. Big line behind me? Yeah, I know. It always seems to happen to me at Iowa. I've just never quite figured this place out on the long run. I always chew up my right front. Even when I'm trying to save it like here. Just take care of it, let it cool off. Got a big line of cars behind me.
4.344.
Just drive it smooth.
You on first tire side?
Smooth is the name of the game here.
No, I just missed the start.
Ah, Jerry made it in. He did miss the start.
24.287.
So he'll have fresher tires, but not by a ton.
Thank you.
All depends on how many laps down he is. I back it up a little bit and just run it a little bit easier rather than overdriving. That's when I'm getting better lap time.
24.54.
starting to put a little bit of a gap between me and the guys behind me, and gaining on the 14 again ever so slowly. Gave the right front a chance to cool a little bit.
24.2, 6.
One car is just flat out gone. He's off in the distance. See you later. None of us have anything for him.
6, 9.
I might be the second quickest car on the track right now.
Good job on actually being able to pass me on the bottom.
Oh, 14 got loose there. That's going to allow us to close in on him. Hey, Sacco Boy, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated.
24.2.
Welcome to Sacco Boy's viewers. How's your stream, man? Closing in on the 14, and we're actually gaining on the 6 a little bit, too.
Caution, caution.
Oh, there's the yellow.
How was your forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did?
Going good, Psycho Boy.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 14. You're going to be lining up behind the 14.
Okay, to fuel or not to fuel?
I'm sorry to get into that those couple times 14.
Yeah, right at halfway.
I didn't get that.
I said sorry for coming up into you this couple times.
Oh, no, that's fine. I didn't really have my braking points.
No fuel?
It's fine, as I should have.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I need the weight back there to get the rotation.
Hey, Cole, you gotta learn how to.
It's not about.
I know you're driving really hard, but.
Yeah, it's not about whether I need fuel to the end. It's about handling characteristics of the car. All right, we're the third box here, so we're in front of the 14 and the 2. And we get to restart on the outside, possibly. Or we might resume our old same restart spot on the inside in third. We get a really nice pit stop and are able to just rock it out of our stall. So much for that. We're going to lose the spot to Eli.
We're going to have to come around in 5.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. 5 car.
We start behind the 2.
He's getting his lap back. So let's see what my tires were at. 83 right front, 93 right rear. So that's definitely better. I think we were at 82 on the right front after a 30 lap run, so we took a lot better care of the right front on that one. Could still do better.
Um, 94.
Better than pedal.
I was at 86.94.
I'm gonna try dropping the brake bias a little bit here.
85.94.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
Are you changing the offset? That might be it.
Yeah, backing up the corner late in the run did pay off a lot.
Any changes?
And I think that I melted the right front a little bit in the middle part of that run, so if I had run correctly throughout. This is Iowa, AJ Jones.
Yeah, I backed it down to 10 to 1. 12 to 1 was too much wheel.
So we'll get a restart. It's going to be less than 40 laps to go, so this is halfway right here. Bets are going to close up. Nice, Emperor J. Way to get it, slide it in there. Hopefully we can get the top 5. Ah, too late, Wink and Willie.
I had 6.6 seconds.
You just
of
missed the
damage.
cutoff.
I didn't feel like it was too bad, that run. Does it look pretty bad on the back?
Gotta get the bets in at the start of the race. That's when you get the better odds.
Tiny little bump in the spoiler, but it's fine.
Yeah, it was a nice save there, man.
Yeah, I think I drifted all the way through 3.
I am worried that we might be in for a few more cautions here.
I think I got into somebody that helped straighten me out. I'm not sure who that was. I did get into somebody. I apologize. I got ran over.
All right, 1 to green. We're restarting 5th, and we got to get to the outside quickly.
Just past halfway. Oh, Sammy, 1 to go. 1 minute 4.
Yep, bag of mail, and they licked the stamps on every one of those letters. Goodness me. This one could get ugly.
Not going.
And now we got a delayed green.
Not going. 1 to go.
So 1 more lap. It's going to be 37 laps to go.
So, what was that for?
Yousuf. You're not
No,
last,
we might
Yousuf.
fit later.
You're not last. The tension builds. Just adding to the suspense here. You started last. Well, you moved up a bit though. You know, you'll get better.
1 minute 4.
Like anything, it takes practice. If I can figure out Michigan, you can figure out Iowa. Part of it is you really do. You got to brake a lot earlier than you think you do. It's very hard to pass. As you guys saw, the only pass that I was successful in making was on Eli when he got into the 14 and got himself sideways. I wasn't able to pass anyone or even set up anyone for a pass, and no one was really able to pass me either.
Check your steering wheel one more time. Pace car's off. Be ready. Ready. Green flag.
Nice restart.
1 minute 1.399. Outside. Still outside. Still out there.
Uh-oh.
Bracket on the back.
16.
Sorry if anybody got into my rear guard and got loose on off. Didn't catch it.
Got very loose coming off the corner there.
23.64. Quarter outside. Still there. Nice and smooth, Luke. Good job. Nice and smooth. Still outside.
Oh no.
Clear, clear, clear.
No, John, save it. Great save.
Whoa. That cost us some track position. Son of a gun. Here goes another one through the grass. Man, and I had him cleared too.
25.342.
I had the 14 cleared. Dang it. Yep, all that track position. And I don't know if I'm actually fast enough to pass these guys. I'm suspecting not, given the train that was behind me.
23.071.
But we're still in the fight because we saved the car. That's the positive. We didn't hit anything. No damage, no X's. Just flat lost it.
23.014.
Some of these guys are driving into them way too hot back here.
Outside. Still
All right.
Still there. Door outside. Clear high. Outside.
Son of a gun.
Out there. 23.279. Still there. Still out
Come
there.
on, dig. There we go.
Clear high, clear high.
Pull the old slide job on him.
Inside. Still
He's
there,
going
you
back
go.
to the inside on me.
23.441. Good job, man. Fire rate to take care of your stuff. Door quarter.
There we go. Back into the top 10.
Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
He's just sending it.
23.2.
Not sure why he's doing that. But he is. Oh, the 14's in trouble. Not handling nearly as well on this run as he did on the first one. I wonder if he didn't take fuel.
23.186.
Yeah, he's dropping back this time. Oh, jeez.
Sorry about that.
I didn't even get a contact notification. Sorry you couldn't save it.
No, I'm in front of you, man. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, I got a
24.153.
I took the apron just a little bit.
Yep. Well, that cost us a little bit of time, but again, no damage. We could use another caution, though, to get this field bunched back up again. Well, maybe not. Maybe I want these guys to keep burning up their tires and just try to beat them that way. That's a lot of time to gain to get back to the top 5, though. Setup I'm using for iRacing, so the wheel pedals and shifter were about $1,000 all in there. Yeah, I mean, pass these two and then caution, or I could take a caution now, to be honest with you, rather than using all of these laps to try to run them down. As it sits right now, I might not be able to get past these guys before the end of the race without a caution. Takes a while to chew into a lead like that, especially when the tires are new and they can use them.
23.592.
If they get to racing each other, that ought to bring them back to me. Yep, 14 must have saved his tires again. He's back into his rhythm. That's the thing, is when guys are streaking by you, you get out of your rhythm for a little bit. That can be real tough to reacquire your focus, get your rhythm back. Man, I'm not gaining on them at all. Little bit there. That's the thing, it's just, you know, a 10th here, a 10th there. Takes so long to eat into a lead.
23.648.
It's too bad. I really wanted to get that top 5 finish, but I don't think it's going to happen, boys.
23.713.
It's all right. It could have been a lot worse if we had actually wrecked it there. So, the fact that it's still going to be a top 10 is good. I'm gaining on these guys. I just don't know if I have enough laps to catch them and get around them. I can see on my relative tracker there that I'm faster than the 3 guys in front of me. Next 3 cars in front of me. I've been gaining on them a little bit at a time. But we are running out of laps. All that track position.
23.8.
One mistake. One mistake. Run 80 laps, make one mistake, and it costs you all that work. That's the racing right there, and that's life too. You can lead a perfect life, or relatively, you know. You make one mistake in life, and that can define it.
23.925.
I don't know how that wasn't 0x or anything.
All right. Wow, Yousuf's up there in 6th place.
0-1.
He made some hay on that restart. But now I think he's run the tires off. So he's fallen back to 7th actually now. Laps to go. Might be able to get the 11 here for 8th. I don't know if we'll be able to catch the 14. 14's been pretty consistent all race long.
Sorry, man.
That was a nice exit there. 11's losing ground. He's starting to search for a better line. 14 actually pulled away from me a little bit again. He's smelling blood up in front of him. Closed it down to half a second on the 11. I think he's given up trying to get after the 14, and he's gone to defensive mode. He's still trying to make a lower line work through 3 and 4, though. And it's costing him. 14 gets through 3 and 4 a lot better than I do. He's running higher. He's right out by the wall. I haven't been quite daring to go that high. Tried it a little bit higher that time. Still lost ground to him. It's all about how he maximizes that run coming off of 4. 1 and 2 are pretty even. 3 and 4, he's pulling away just a little bit. He's got that thing really hooked up on those corner exits now.
24.3.
Overdrove turn 1 a little bit there, but got it pulled back together for the exit.
I need to pull it.
Oh, goodness.
Come on. Stay high. Stay high. Caution. Might be
Got our caution.
Right, but you guys know.
Zero's close.
Hey,
Alright,
how
you're gonna have
fast
to come
are they
around to
towards
5.
those two?
Alright, you're gonna have to come around to 5.
And some spots.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around to 9.
Look at those guys.
Get behind at 11.
I really hope that ended it.
I think that does end it.
It's gonna be a one lapper.
I did almost have him.
Yeah, Ryan, sorry, Brian, sorry for that contact, man. I just put Ryan and I got really tight and ran straight over.
5 laps to go. Yeah, we're going to get a restart.
I kind of had to get off because I was lost my tires. I was going to hit the wall.
We're
So I had
7th.
to back out just a hair. I'm sorry. You got into the back of me.
Yeah, man. It's sort of trying to get back up there, but yeah, no, I'm sorry for running you over there.
Open, open.
What brought out the caution, though?
The 4 came into the 7, I think it was, and just caught the 2 truck.
A lot of folks staying out.
Got the lucky dog.
6 pitted.
Have a free pass coming on the
So we'll be
outside.
restarting in
Yeah, it
6th.
was my fault. I just thought it was going to stick, and it didn't. I couldn't get out of gas in time.
So the 6 is going to be charging. Hey, Moose Pie, how's it going?
Eli, do you know how bad my damage is?
Yeah, I got into the wall on the front stretch.
A lot
there,
of people
I
stayed
picked
out,
it up
so
there, I did some damage to my
we've got
first,
buffer
but,
cars, that's good.
You want to come back down in front of everyone?
Yeah, this could get ugly. We got the caution we wanted just a little bit later than we wanted
Pretty
it.
bad.
But it took out.
I'm just gonna
got a couple
go
freebies.
low on the restart if I'm too slow, guys.
Yeah, he probably, I don't know, he might. He's going to be going full send, though, so it could get interesting. If Eli does send it, man, we might be in prime shape,
Man, I was hoping we didn't catch up.
prime position to
Six really happened.
pick up a win, potentially. I don't know. We'll restart 6th, outside row 3.
4 guys in second, that's it.
He did say
Yeah,
he was going to win it.
Because he drives in so hard and doesn't care and just makes people over. But that's alright, I'll race him that way from now on.
Actually, guys, I think it might be over.
That's what I'm saying. 4 guys did it. It's over.
It might be over.
No, sorry, I wasn't listening.
It is over. Yeah, we didn't get 2 to green.
That sucks, dude.
No,
What
it's
was that, number
it's over.
8 or something?
We needed to be 2 to green that last time
Doing
by.
good race.
So we'll finish 6th. We missed
No,
the top
number
5 by a
6.
spot. Wow, that's a. Yeah.
I guess
3 freebies. They already went
Yeah.
from 9th to 6th.
Gonna be 2 laps to go.
You know, if we got any
road's
incidents
closed.
early on in that run, Yousuf, when we got together a little bit going to the corner?
Well, I'll take a
No, I didn't even get 0x until before.
6th place and 0x the way that race
I
went.
didn't think it was bad.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around to
Oh,
12.
we should have stayed out.
Should have had a top 5. If I didn't pit, that would have been bad.
Oh, look at that, Ted. You don't have to see if your car's fast or not.
Yeah,
Look at Yousuf getting a top 3. Nice.
With this car.
Nice job. That's right, Bandman. Always, always, always take
What
care
are
of the
you
race
doing,
car.
Eli?
Old-fashioned burnout.
Always take care of the race car. First and foremost, if you see it getting loose, you go into preservation mode. And then, once you've recovered, see what you got.
Faster, man.
Hey, Snow 84, how's it going? Just in time
I'm
for the
just
finish
gonna
of this
hang
one
back
under
with
yellow,
the
and then I'm going to
iRacing.
do one more.
Yeah, it's a probably a good idea.
I'm not gonna red. I'm too scaled.
Famous last words.
Scouts it. Right, finish line.
Yep, good old IK.
How come we run an
Pacing.
extra lap of caution on that one? Anyone know?
iRacing so fast for me,
Come
so
around
they just
the
ended
9.
it.
Because the lap cars are up here.
Yeah, I think it just had to do with where the caution came out and where the pace car came out.
I think it's because the lap cars are up here.
Got it.
Nah, Joe Kobe, I'm going back to Lanier for National Series race.
Now I'm gonna stop it.
Checker flag.
Hit the pace car!
Here we go.
Alright, go on, Bubba.
All right. Come on, pace car. Eli, what are you doing? No, Eli, only if you win.
Yeah, it was really close.
First good race of week 1, I'm burning out. This is all in 4th gear, too. Oh, and it blew.
All right. So, yeah, Yousuf, I'll check out your wreck there. We're going to look at my save.
We're coming through about a truck.
It's a bit of a wreck fest at Lanier, but
Good job tonight.
I don't know. It's not unsurvivable, let me put it that way. Just like in this, you take care of the car. So, let's see. Dang it, man, we were going to be in 4th place, too. Here it is, we're under the 14. Coming up off the corner, just a little bit too much wheel, and I got loose. Whoa, that looked pretty cool, though. Yeah, nice job, Eli. Way to get that 2nd place, man. Okay, so actually, I think we got enough time. We'll do the full-on incident review here. Eli in the 2, sliding up into the 14. Flipped him. He was slow at the beginning, but he was taking care of his tires. 7, Leno Gonzalez into the wall. 8 car, Ryan Potter, run into by the 9. Eli again, sliding up into the 14. And that's the one that got him loose, and I was able to get in front of him for a little while. We'll just let this run out so we can see the pass happen. That was fun. So there we go, I was able to clear him. 6 car, Cole Bagunia. Scrapes the wall. Not sure what this one was. Rylan Potter in the 9. Scrapes the wall. Jared German Jr., number 5 car. Walls it. Does he do it again? Sometimes iRacing says there is an incident there and there isn't. Eric Hutton touches the 16. Like net code. 4 car Eric Hutton. The 16 into the wall that time. Eric Hutton cuts off the 9. Cole Bagunia. Up. And scrapes the turn 4 wall. Down the front straight. Into 1. It's another one of them. I think that's bottoming out is what it's in there. 12 car. Oh, into the wall. That must have been our first caution. Yeah, right there, lap 36. Too bad. Pit stops. Restart here. Oh, the 16 loses it. And into the wall. Lap 44, the 13 into the wall. Scrubs it. 9 car. Off the turn and into the fence. And into the grass. Got to get through this pretty quick here so that I can go ahead and register. Pull the session results up. Skipping through these. Oh, there was the 8. Looks like it did say that I clipped him there with netcode. Eight car again into the wall. Too bad for him, man. He had a decent race going earlier. Yousuf hitting Doored a little bit by the 4 car. 13 losing it late. Eric Hutton in the 4. Doors the 7. Oh no! Oh! That's the one that brought out the caution. Let's go see that again. That was rough. TV1. There's contact. 7 comes back down and hooks him. Yousuf gets clipped. Oof. And that was it. Race over. Yep, that happens sometimes, man. Sometimes the wreck catches you. So here we go, 6th place. Gained 7 iRating, back over 3,900. 112 points is okay. And .34 SR, that was decent.